Is Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at Allen Trimble Stadium, Jenks High School in Jenks, Oklahoma. And in today's matchup, we have a talented matchup between Jenks and IMG Academy. And in today's matchup, we'll be focusing on the 5-star tight end Bryson James that plays for IMG. Before the game, he met up with the Michigan coach that was at this game in Oklahoma, and they talked for a good amount. They kept talking about how Michigan had an elite passing offense last season because of Ryan Glick, and even though Ryan Glick only played 1 year of college football, he still got drafted in the first round, and that could be Bryson next year. Bryson is also number 2 on the Gatorade National Player of the Year award watch list, sitting only behind the freshman phenom LeBron Dimes, and Bryson James has done extraordinary things this season. Over 1,000 yards already. During last week's game, IMG Academy blew out DeSoto 38-10. IMG was ranked number 3 in the nation, while DeSoto was ranked 15th in the nation. And DeSoto is the preseason favorite to win the Texas State Championship. And it's crazy how IMG just demolished them from start to finish, offense, defense, and special teams. Before the game, Bryson James spent a lot more time talking with the Michigan coach, and the Michigan coach was destined to get Bryson James on a visit. We'll find out if that'll actually come to fruition. But Bryson's already been on some college visits. He's visited Pittsburgh, toured the facilities, tried on the uniforms, did everything he could to get immersed into the culture, and he really enjoyed his time there. Hopefully, if he does go there, he can be surrounded by some talent and he can play on a good football team, because Pittsburgh's been down for the past couple of seasons. In today's game, the impact player is Bryson James. We were able to get some of his footage at practice, and he was outstanding. In the run game, in the pass game, you name it. He's a true weapon for any offense, and he's extremely versatile. You could throw it to him in the flat, you could have him run routes downfield, he can beat you over the top with the speed. In the run game, he's kind of like an offensive tackle, just in a more athletic body frame. And then, there's at times on film where I've seen him be motioned out from the slot, from the tight end position, and they keep him in for pass pro, and he's excellent at that as well. Today's matchup will be tough against Jenks, but I'm excited to see what Bryson can do. Welcome to Allen Trimble Stadium in Jenks, Oklahoma, where we have IMG Academy facing off against the Jenks Trojans. We have a Michigan coach in attendance today, so I'm expecting these guys to go off. You know that type of motivation players have when they see a college scout on the field. We can look at the season offensive ranks. IMG's not that great of a rushing team, but they're number 1 in passing touchdowns, 14th in passing yards, and 3rd in the rushing touchdowns category. Third down and 2. Bryson James lined up at the big slot. Play action coming from IMG. They give it to Bryson on the cross. He breaks a tackle. Short of the sticks. It'll be 4th down and 1. Wonder if IMG is going to go for it. They decide not to. They end up punting the ball and they get the ball back. Bryson James right here runs a great route over the middle of the field. Then breaks a tackle. Still going. Got inside the 20-yard line. 44-yard reception from Bryson James. And this is what the college scouts love. They love his deceptive route running. So quick, it looks like he's gonna run a stop route, ends up running upfield some more. They give him the rock, then he breaks a tackle. The yards after the catch, there's nothing that this guy can't do. At the start of this play, Bryson was lined up at the H-back. They split him out wide to the slot. Gets man coverage. Bryson one-on-one, catches the rock, ends up breaking the tackle, and it's a touchdown. 18-yard reception from Bryson James. Not the crispiest out route in the world, but he does a good job of getting leverage on the corner, breaking him off, catching the ball, and it's a touchdown. And this shows off his speed. Nice speed right here to get some separation from a cornerback. Pretty impressive. And at the end of the first quarter, IMG is up 7-0 over Jinx. First down and 10, start of the second quarter, they would send Bryson James in motion. Bryson just put that corner straight on his back, but the running back still gets tackled by the other corner. Third down and 2, they throw it to Bryson right here. He gets tackled by Jake Andrews, a Patreon member. And if you stay tuned to this channel, I'm going to upload a video of Jake Andrews' offensive performance from this game. First and 10, Bryson James getting active in the run game, just puts that linebacker straight on the ground. You know that Michigan coach is loving it with their type of physicality they love to play with. Bryson once again puts a guy on his back, but the running back ends up fumbling. Jake Andrews caused the fumble on the play. What a play. Luckily for IMG, that lineman picked the ball up. First down and 10. They would send a wide receiver in motion. Bryson James is looking like he's going to get one-on-one. Actually does get one-on-one with the linebacker. Ball is thrown beautifully and it's a touchdown. 22-yard reception. Great play from Logan Shores, the quarterback. 10 for 11. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ball came out immediately. Soon as his back foot hit, dropped it in the bucket. Linebacker had no chance to make a play on the football. Great job by Bryson right here. Body language shows that he's stemming inside, then he breaks off outside. The linebacker had no chance to adjust to his body movements. The ball was thrown perfectly, and that's 6. Up 14-7. They sent Bryson James at the H-back spot. Catches the rock. Ooh, nice stop-start ability, but he ends up getting tackled by the linebacker. 7 catches, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns already in this game. Bryson catches it in the middle of the field, spins, ends up breaking the tackle, gets tackled around the 30-yard line. 24 seconds left to go in the first half. Time is winding down. Man coverage. Bryson James gets it, ends up catching the rock. Hurdles for no reason, but he's inside the 5-yard line. First and goal with about 18 seconds left. Already 153 yards receiving in this game. Showing off in front of that Michigan coach. And they stupidly leave him wide open right here, but they picked it off. What a great bait by the DB. I clearly thought that this was going to be a touchdown. Bryson James was wide open. The DB came out of nowhere and snatched it from 14-14. No time left to go in the first half. Bryson catches the rock. Ends up getting tackled after he got 16 yards. And that'll be the end of the first half. The game is tied. 14-14. The number 2 team in the nation, IMG, came to Oklahoma for this matchup, and Jinx is giving them a fight. Welcome to the halftime show on ESPN2, and today's halftime show is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. If you want to be a player on this channel, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon, but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. At halftime though, it's been a very competitive matchup between IMG and Jinx. Did not expect this game to be this close. Third quarter and the fourth quarter, we'll see which team comes out on top. There wasn't a lot of plays being made in the third quarter. This is the only notable play that I saw in the third. Bryson James with a 12-yard reception. So the end of the third quarter, 14-14. It was scoreless. These two teams still fight. Is IMG on upset alert? We'll find out. It's the fourth quarter, last quarter of the ball game. It's 3rd down and 6. Bryson James runs a nice route over the middle of the field and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown IMG. 3 touchdown passes on the day for Logan Shores. Bryson James doing what he normally does, walks into the end zone, runs through 2 defenders. Jinx got the ball back, they scored. It's now 21-21. IMG has the rock and the quarterback throws a pick. Logan Shores with his 3rd interception of the game. And now the score is 28-21. Bryson James gets the ball on a crosser, breaks the tackle, gets within a yard of the first down marker. Already has 210 receiving yards with 3 touchdowns. You see the pancake right here as IMG is moving the ball. Less than a minute left to go in the game. Bryson James lined up in the middle of the field. What a throw! Logan Shores threaded the needle on that play. 26-yard reception. Put it right on the money. 1st down and 10. Bryson James getting active in the run game. Mason Powers running up the middle. It's a touchdown. Tie ball game. 40 seconds left to go in the game. This is high school football. After a scoreless third quarter, these two teams both scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth. We expected IMG to dominate this entire game, but no sir. Jinx has been throwing punches right back at him, and it's been extremely entertaining. Jinx gave the ball right back to IMG after they got the rock. So with about 15 seconds left, IMG will have a chance to score. Bryson James catches the rock. 16 yards on the play. They called it first time out. 16 catches, 252 receiving yards. Zone coverage coming from IMG. Bryson James catches it once again. Now he's in the open field. Gets to around the 5-yard line. This probably gives him one last chance for a Hail Mary. Man coverage coming from Jinx. They decide to throw it to Bryson in the double coverage, and it's a pick. Rayan, a subscriber to the channel, with an interception. And that's Logan Shores' 4th interception today. Even though he almost thrown for 300 passing yards, I wouldn't be surprised if he got benched for Nelson Sims. But we're going to overtime. IMG Jinx. First play of overtime, Bryson James lines up in the slot. Gavin Jones is open in the end zone, and they throw it to Gavin Jones, a subscriber to the channel, for a 25-yard reception. Gavin Jones has waited out his time. He's been very patient. The offense they haven't been giving him a lot of targets this game, this season in general. And in overtime, Jinx decided to throw an interception. Tried to force the ball to Jake Andrews. It's a pick. And that's going to be the ball game. IMG wins 35-28 in a nail-biter in Jinx, Oklahoma, in front of college coaches. Bryson James is obviously the player of the game. 17 catches, 273 receiving yards with 3 receiving touchdowns. If IMG wants to do anything substantial this season, they're going to have to play a lot better than this. Let's take a look at the player stats. Just to let y'all know, if you're new to this channel, anybody with the period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anyone with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. So Jake Andrews, a Patreon member, 17 catches, 285 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. Defensively, on the other hand, he had 5 solo tackles. That's about it. But some other subscribers to the channel, like Josh Rand, some other guys as well. But let's look at them IMG stats though. Logan Shores, 30 for 40, 409 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 4 picks. Not that good. Mason Powers only had 10 carries, 43 yards. We already saw what Bryson James did. Gavin Jones had 5 for 70. Traquan Jones, 4 for 40. Christian Weaver Bryant, 3 for 25. So decent game for the IMG receivers. Defensively though, you can see some of the guys if we scroll down. Zion Juice McClain, he had a pick for 1 yard and a PBU. Lil Jordan Montgomery had 1 interception in this game. And Jacoby Johnson had himself a pick. 3 picks for this IMG defense. My bad, I meant 4 interceptions. Jamison Williams had himself a pick as well. If you want to see the #1 freshman in high school football dominate, then click this video right here.